relax. But he was like, hey, I'm with a whole bunch of people. I got to call you back, okay? He was like, man, I love you. I got to call you back. And I waited for him to call me back. I didn't get a call. Went to bed. Get a call from my younger brother. And it's like, when you get a call at 5 o'clock in the morning, you know it's not good. And my brother was just like, man, Emmanuel, he's gone. He's dead. I didn't know how I was going to make it back home because it was like so much going on that month. I had to go to New York for 2K. On top of that, my deal brands did not pay me that month, so I had to wait a whole nother month to get paid from them, so I didn't have no money.
All right, I've seen King Jordan out.
Let's move to 75 now. Your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at small forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At the point guard position, 6'3", number 1.
We welcome you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. The wing pair for him, DiVincenzo and Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with the general. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket can come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's DiVincenzo. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Randall against James. James. It's good on the putback.
And the defense allowing James to stay active around the basket. Just terrific at following up misses thanks to that vertical.
Now Brunson. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Got a piece of it. Hachimura against DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Brunson with a clean look. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Knicks. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And when you look at the Lakers, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brunson. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
That's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense. And then locates the open man.
Russell against Brunson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
And so here is New York after the basket by the Lakers. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks trail by 9. Brunson outside. And to get open is Robinson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. Can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys,
thanks so much, David. No good on the free throw. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. He hits the second from the line. Well, a swing through Los Angeles facing both these franchises. Greg, what's that like?
Well, you've got your work cut out for you on the court. And you've got to make sure that off the court, you're making time for rest and recovery.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This time they met in New York.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Let's take a look at the numbers for LeBron James. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bridges outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The general passes to Hachimura. Count it from 12.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Brunson against Russell. And here's Brunson. Inside, here's Randall. Comes up empty down low. Here's Davis. Down low. Here's the general. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. 12 points for the general.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the inside, DiVincenzo. No good on that one. Great D that time from the general. Lakers leading by 14. There's Russell with the three. That shot off. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rob. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Take a look at the general. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, LeBron James.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well. Past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Robinson finds Randall. Brunson against Russell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And Russell gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brunson. On the wing, DiVincenzo drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
The pass to Hachimura. Here's the general, defended by DiVincenzo. They get it back. And it's Davis missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Randall with the bucket.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Russell. Out to the wing. Here's the general. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. .15 points in the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now here's Randall, another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. 17-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here is Robinson. Still yet to score. DiVincenzo finds Robinson. And nothing is falling for him right now. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their players.
Free throw drops for James. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Russell. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. Okiki comes in for Julius Randle. Hart, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Achua, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McBride passes to Hart. Knocked away. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
One-on-one here. Here's Reeves. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Anderson outside. Back to LeBron. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Hart, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. To the paint. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A baseline J. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
The general. Good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Vincent's checked in for the General. Vincent finds Anderson. And here is James. Lays it up off the glass. 13 points for LeBron.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
LeBron's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Passes it to Okeke. And they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Vincent. Reeves outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bridges. Reeves can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Goes back up. Tries yet again. Bank shot. No good.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
James in the high post. Achu is on him. They get it back. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. McBride passes to Hart. Back to McBride. Over Vincent. McBride's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 15 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Achua to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
My goodness, Precious Achua playing with...
Here's Reeves. Count that one. He's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
Come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The guard spots filled by Russell. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Wood, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. After this game, they can look forward to away, where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Randall no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Russell against Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Russell, no luck. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
They throw drop for DiVincenzo. And some changes here for the Lakers. Reddish comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's the general in for Austin Reeves. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Over to the wing. Reddish with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And they pick up 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New York shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General, in his last time out against New Orleans, lit up the floor. He scored 48 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The General's got 23.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
To the middle. Here's the General. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Here's Russell. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. Robinson against Wood. Robinson kicks to DiVincenzo. A 3-pointer, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Now here's Reddish, defended by Hart. To the wing on the left. Russell from long range. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Robinson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Russell passes to the General. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. The General's got 28 points for the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. 9-point game his last outing, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles.
Anthony Davis.
Here's Russell. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to the General. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Davis inside. Robinson on him. And it's... for 2. Davis has got his second bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Runs in the pass to DiVincenzo. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 6 points for Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Hart finds Brunson. Lays it up and makes it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Brunson.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Achiuwa, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line,
and when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
It's good.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Russell. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's the general, defended by Bridges. 6 to shoot. Out to Russell. Anderson dishes to Davis. And it's good with time running down to the shot clock. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. The rebound by Anderson. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Russell finds Anderson. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Out the basket. Davis has got 12.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Russell against Brunson. Pass to Okeke. Lakers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anderson passes to the general. Davis kicks to Reddish. The 9-foot shot. The kick out to Anderson. Lakers passing it around. And Davis gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And they get it back. Back to Bridges. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops. Yeah, easy call.
D'Angelo Russell.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson.
First one falls for him.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Reddish. Austin Reeves comes in for the general. And Vincent subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And a switch here also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Julius Randle. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Now Vanderbilt. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. On the wing, Reeves. On the clock, pass to Vincent. Puts up a deep three. They get it again. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 9 points.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And the pass to Achua. Now McBride. Knocked loose.
2 minutes.
Out to Brunson.
2 minutes.
With the teardrop, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Vincent the pass to Davis. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. McBride's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Reeves. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Bridges shot good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Reeves outside. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Count it. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Brunson. Here's McBride. Beats the buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. time with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Here's Brunson. Fires the 3. A shot missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. To the paint. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for... from the floor.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career. LeBron James is a modern marvel. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass to Davis. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. The General. Good. The General's got 32 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And Brunson, here we go. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's the General. Hangs in the air, and it's Davis missing. The Knicks have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Passes to DiVincenzo. And a kind roll that time off the rim. As one falls. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
Julius Randle at the line for 2.
All free throws good from Randle.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Brunson finds DiVincenzo. New York moving it around. Bridges tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Russell passes to the general, to the inside. Now here is Hachimura. And he finishes nicely on the way. Hachimura's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Good work there as it goes. 34 points for the general.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Down low, the general. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. That's 36 points for... the general.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Brunson kicks to Randle. Pass to Robinson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 7 now in this quarter. The pass to the general. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. The general's got 39.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Count that bucket. The general's got 43 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular. Defense getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell.
And the first one drops.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Christian Woods checked in for the Lakers. Hart, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. Randall outside. Poked loose. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And checking out the numbers for D'Angelo Russell, he's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
McBride passes to DiVincenzo. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The feed to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
To the left wing. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Outside, Russell. Inside. The General. The General's got 45 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Down low. Yep, it counts. 47 points for the General.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
To the middle. Here's Hart. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Feeds to James. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
So looking it over, the General, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart the pass to Robinson. James against Randall. Over LeBron. Back to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. That one goes in. James has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wasted no time on that one. Russell's got 12 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
LA's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wood passes to the general. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. The Generals got 49 points in the game. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. A good look from DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. Lets the three fly. He can't get it to go. Lakers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Passes it to the General. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. Hachimura. He's got 9.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. More pretty.
Randall against James. Outside Robinson. Here's McBride. No good, unable to end this run. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility. They break the free throw.
Has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Christian Wood. Austin Reeves comes in for the General. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
And he recovers it. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. McBride bounce pass. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. DiVincenzo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now Vincent. On the wing, Reeves. 5 to shoot. Back to Vincent. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's McBride. Defended by Vincent. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Two shots.
He misses the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Second free throw, no good. LA has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. It's hauled in by Achua. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McBride passes to Achua. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Okeke. Vanderbilt defending. Okeke, no good. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Reddish. And it's Vincent in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Anderson's shot is off. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Kolek. An easy 2 points on the layup. Vincent with it. Here's the pass to Reddish. Anderson right side. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reddish dishes to James. Got it. Good job in the low post. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
Boy, the poise, the concentration. LeBron James, so gifted, so big.
Here's Kolek, defended by Vincent. Pass to Achua. And the rejection by James.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Offensive rebound, passes it to Reddish. Stolen. Here's Sims, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And stolen by Achua. Fast break, here they come. Here's McBride. Good D by Anderson. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. He feeds it to LeBron. It's rebounded by New York. There's Okeke. Pass to Kolek. Makes it off the glass. Kolek has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
To the right side. Anderson inside, covered by Achua. And Anderson gets it to go.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now Vincent from 15 feet away, and the basket is good.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And McBride gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Vincent. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
6 on the shot clock. Here's Golick. Keeps it alive. Reddish grabs the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. He dishes it to LeBron. It's good. James has got 16 here in the second half.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
The pass to Achua. Here's Sims. Vanderbilt defending. The shot by Sims, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Vincent. Back to James. The rebound by McBride.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Well, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here he goes. Here's Golick. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Reddish. Back to James. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Wood, he's checked in for the Lakers. The general comes in for Kyle Anderson.
Los Angeles, LeBron James. 1 shot.
And for the Knicks, the shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. DiVincenzo with it, now guarded by the general. They need this, and that one, good. DiVincenzo's got 20. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. To the paint, and it's denied. Pass to McBride. To the left side wing. Okeke hits it from 3-point range.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's the general. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Achua. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Davis is checked in for James. Here's McBride, defended by Vincent. The offensive rebound. DiVincenzo kicks to Robinson. They shoot again. Back to DiVincenzo. Missed it, even after all those chances. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now the pass to the general. Here's Vincent, defended by McBride. Vincent's shot is good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And that one is hammered home.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Pass to the general. The feed to Davis. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Here's McBride, defended by Vincent. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general.
Number 26.
That's foul number 2 for
That's
him.
his second
Vanderbilt's
personal
checked
foul.
in for Anthony Davis.
First team foul. Coming into the floor for your Orioles.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closely.
Vanderbilt.
And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Vanderbilt. That's his first.
Here's a look at what's
foul.
coming up for New York.
Second
On
team
Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's the general. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. The general's got 6 points in the quarter.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Vincent with it. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Here's the general. And there it is for him. The general's got 57 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Lakers with the rebound. Passes to Reddish. To the middle. Here's the general. And he makes good on the layup. The general's got 59 points. The Knicks shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in this ballgame. 2 minutes.
McBride finds DiVincenzo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second
And it seems
personal
each
foul.
season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Poked away. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general.
Number
And that'll be his
26.
third foul so far.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's McBride, defended by Vincent.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the General.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Vincent, the pass to the General. Inside. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Now McBride. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
I'm at the loop, I'm out of range. Oh, I stay out the way. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out, you're choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need you to get the f*** on my space. Replacements on the way, please don't play. Feeling like a great escape. I need a new drink, cold dogs don't change. Now you're making love no more. You got a new what the f*** you crying for. I'm moving savage, calling out my favorite. You know how to reach me every time that it plays it right. You rise like a night, we're committed crime. You can't be outside cause the block gets too high. And I'm all on your mind. Wherever you are, don't call me. Got another side of me, I like to get it poppin' with these. My business got me out, you're choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need total confidential private. Don't want no one thinking I'm a robot. Time so strange that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I get bored. We ain't no more. You talk that talk, but he don't match a with. So whatever you whatever you need, don't call me. Don't call me. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out, you're choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. You know I'm screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it all low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest.
What you working on? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Just like that. Keep it going.
Woo! I run this. I run this.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, keep the ball up. Yo, son of a... Defend him! Come on, man, who's got the ball?
One more.
And one.
Let's go.
I'll let you do your thing, dog. Focus, focus! Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. We're here. I got ball. Hey, swing it.
We'll get the next one. Now we're rolling.
Turn it up. Y'all ready to lose? Your confidence is gone now.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
already. You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Right there! We got this. Don't worry.
shout out to one of my subscribers. His name was Kobe, and he actually died from cancer. And his mom reached out to me and told me, my son used to watch you every single day and be so happy. You got him through his cancer treatment so much just watching you. That's all he did was hold his tablet and watch you every single day. And that made me feel so good, but it also made me realize that no subscriber of mine or family of mine is promised to be here. And if they're gonna watch me, I'm gonna give them a great show so they can go to bed at night and be like, man, one day I wanna play like King Jordan or better than King Jordan. And I'm just so thankful to have, I don't even like saying fan base, I say family. Hey, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here for me, for praying for me. I'm back and it feels good. Appreciate y'all. King out.
We are excited for the start of the WNBA season.
We definitely are. It's right around the corner, tipping off on May 16th. So next week we are diving into the W.
You might want to dive in now and check it out. Then come back here next Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific for tips on how to get the most out of the mode.
Until then, enjoy the game and get W's in the W.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And the Lakers starting five. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's the general in a two-guard. And for the Celtics, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two teams.
Oh, BA, this is high.
Level. You talk East versus West, that's usually championship or bust type aspirations. So the Lakers win the tip. Russell with the ball. Hachimura outside. Out to the wing. Pass to James. It's stolen by Tatum. Brown with it. Outside White. Kick out to Brown. Sends it home from three-point land.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Here's the general. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On offense, here are the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And Boston calls time here. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Entertainment.
Porzingis finds Brown. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Chalk up 2 there.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Now here's White, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Russell, the pass to the general. Down low. Here's Davis. That shot missing. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's White. Got a piece of it. Now Hachimura. He had 9 points in his last time out. They get it again. The general. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. The general's got his second basket on the night. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to White. 3-pointer. And it's White again missing.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Anthony Davis
slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Holiday. His last outing, he had 20. On the wing, Tatum. Checked by James. Tatum against James. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark's first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength. Over the years, he's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion, and he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And he makes the first. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
No good on the second free throw. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And the general gets it to go.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Tatum. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. This is so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so we've got to like that progress.
Free throw good. Brown. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Holiday. He's scoreless. Another shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Brown. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. James against Tatum. The leaner. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range.
Good on the shot. The Generals got 9.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Holiday. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
Here's Hachimura. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's the General. He's guarded by White. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Brown. Coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
To the left side wing. Left side, Russell. Pass to the General. Wing shot on the way. Again, the Lakers. Score.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Lakers foul number 26. First personal foul.
Celtics trail by 13. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game. stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
And Allie, thanks. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Anderson's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Russell. And here's Brown for three. The General pulls it in. The General's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. There's no stopping that. AD. He is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. 15-point game. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Left side Anderson. Here's the General. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Holiday. Count that bucket.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Brown. On the take. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too. Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Now here's Vincent. On the wing, Reeves, defended by Brown. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves up top, over Horford. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Now here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Here's Hauser. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Vanderbilt, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And here's Reeves. 9 points for him in his last game. Outside, Anderson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Brown against Reeves. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Vanderbilt, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Wood. Wood with the stuff.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Outside Holiday. And again, unable to change momentum here.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Wood. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
And Boston calls time here, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Reddish is checked in. 1:44 left in the first. Here's Holiday, still without a bucket. Here's Hauser. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers dominating the game. Back to Vincent. Pass to Reddish. Vincent outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday, off the left rim and out. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And 1:01 left in the first. Brown against Reeves. Pass to Vincent. Outside Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. Reverses. Rebounded by the Celtics. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Hauser. Here's Brown. They get it back. Looking to end the run. Cornette with the bucket.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
The Lakers dominating the game.
Stay there.
Outside Reeves. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's Los Angeles opening up a huge gap. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's White in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Reddish. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Davis controls the rebound and the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
White, the pass to Tatum, to the inside. Brown, the General pulls it in. The General's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Horford with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Generals, their last time out against the Knicks, played some superb basketball. He ended up with 59 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now here's Tatum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Excellent D there from Davis.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
White, the pass to Tatum. White on the wing. Reddish covering. White against Reddish. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Pass to the General. There's the three. Horford pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside, Brown. Up and over Russell. The General pulls it in. The General's got rebound number 11.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great cases. Studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Tatum finds Brown. The Lakers with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Tatum, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. Anderson's checked in for James.
Kyle Anderson.
White against Russell. Pass to the general. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
They're really working the paint now.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. White, the pass to Tillman. And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to the general. There's the triple. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now here's Brown. Tightly guarded.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
First team foul.
Russell against White. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
On the wing, Hachimura. Hounded by Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Generals got 20 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Hachimura against Tatum. Lets it go from the wing. The General pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Russell. They get it back. The General. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's White. He had 19 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Russell to pass to the General. Anderson with it, defended by Porzingis. Hachimura outside. Here's Davis, and give him another one. He's... Six of 8 and looking solid.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's the General, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Hachimura in the post. Tatum's there, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A., and working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer. A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Puts it up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Anderson.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Line for 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Woods checked in for the Lakers. Holiday hits them both.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably has added motivation for him to excel.
To the middle. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Boston's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Tillman. White looking it over. Floats one. Some solid D from Wood. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's White. Rebound, the Lakers. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Vincent outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Holiday. To end the run. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And Wood with the stuff.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's White. Goes up at the elbow. Tries again. Oh, misses the dunk.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Hachimura's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Holiday. Vincent grabs a miss.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Wide open. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The assist.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Hauser. An 11-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. He can't get that one to fall. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Up top, Vanderbilt. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Now Vanderbilt. On the wing, Hachimura. Give him 8. Boston pulls it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Tillman. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. And so he hits both.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Reeves against White. It's James on the wing. From 20 feet. It's hauled in by White.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The end of the first
and so it's the Los Angeles Lakers making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Celtics shooting just 21% from the floor. And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's the general and it's shooting guard.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
Pass to the general. Out to Hachimura. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Davis.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd. Got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Porzingis. And it's blocked by Davis.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Sinks it from distance. James has got 9 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to the general. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
26, shooting 1.
One shot.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Holiday passes to Tatum. Pass to White for 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. 7 points in the game.
They found a nice move in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Now Davis. Hachimura outside. Russell with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Going inside. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Los Angeles. Porzingis finds Tatum with a step back. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range, not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Kristaps Porzingis.
It's James on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Oh, got that one up quick.
26.
The Generals got 28 points for the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. James against Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
LeBron James, second personal foul. First team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's the General. He's guarded by White. Shoots in deep. Again, the Lakers score. Well,
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
outside Porzingis. And the three off target.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
To the paint. Here's James. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Here's Porzingis. The Lakers getting their last shot to go, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
Boston. Making a switch here. Cornette's checked in.
Luke Cornett.
Right side Tatum. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's James, and he makes it. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Tatum. Holiday with the ball. Six points for him. Drives to the hoop. 3 on the clock. Fades. And it's in there. Holiday's got 8 points. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Russell against Holiday. Hachimura, pass to the general. Pass to James. Releases. And there's another one for the Lakers.
James. I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
And here's Hachimura. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. And he's going for the lob. Tries to save it. And stolen by Holiday. And they're on the run. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. He's got 12.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Hachimura, the pass to the general. And the Lakers get it back. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get. That rebound.
Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Outside, Brown. Sinks the tray.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Now here's Russell. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Davis misses. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. The three is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The General's got his 16th rebound on the night.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Fires the three. He drops it from range. The General's got 11 points here in the second half.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic getting to his spots on the floor.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Porzingis for three. He can't hit that time. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game and is blocked. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum passes to Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Russell from outside. And another three for the Lakers.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Pass to Cornette. Now here's Porzingis. And Davis with the block.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Here's the General. Launches it from deep. And they recover it. Left side, Russell. Shot clock at 5. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
There's been no question as to which team is attacking the offensive glass harder.
Yeah, they have the advantage. A big one in second chance points. Those extra possessions really help an offense, and it demoralizes the defense.
Brown deflected. Brown against Davis. Pass to Russell. Here's the General. Left side, Davis. Now Hachimura, hounded by Tatum. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And he gets that one. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, getting the ball where he likes it and wants it, and just going to work.
Holiday passes to Brown. To stop the drought. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. And then Russell with the dunk.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
Now here's Brown. He's got 15.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. I mean, he's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
First one falls for him.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And so he makes both from the line. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. Vincent, right side. Hauled in by Brown. Boston's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Walsh. Reeves with some nice D. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Vanderbilt. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Vincent passes to Reeves. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. Free throw good. Brown.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Vincent. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
The assist.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And so it's Los Angeles way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Xavier Tillman, and it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Vanderbilt inside. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
First free throw is good. And Vanderbilt drops them both. Here's Springer. offensive rebound. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Yep, that one goes.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Pass to Springer. Here's Shireman. Reddish covering. Clock at 4. Here's Springer. Boston, no good that time either.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Outside Vanderbilt. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives to NBA.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Springer. Three-pointer, no good. Vincent outside. Throws it up high. And Wood with the stuff.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And we've seen more of this from Wood, looking dominant and fearless on offense.
Pass to Hauser. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, if they want to come away with the dub, I think they just need to keep knocking down these free throws.
And that one drops. Hood-Schifino's gotten his first points of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Springer. Pass to Hauser. Stolen by Anderson. Now Vincent. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Walsh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Into the lane. Pass to Wood. Boston with a rebound. Oh, ripped away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Basket's good. Wood's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, Wood is playing with a lot of heart on offense, going on the attack and finding the shot he wants time and time again.
Here's Walsh. Hauser passes to Springer. Tipped away. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Vincent. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Opportunistic play by Wood. He forces a turnover and sends it right up court.
Pass to Tillman. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Back to Anderson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Springer. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Tillman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Tillman's got his first points in this one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And here's Vincent. Down low. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. Again, the Lakers. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Springer, clock at 6. Some solid D from Wood. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Anderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Savvy play that time by Anderson, staying in his shot and able to draw the foul.
At the line for the Lakers, Kyle Anderson taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, Kyle Anderson is one of the more unique players in this league. He doesn't overwhelm you with his athleticism. He's got good size, but his smarts, his instincts, and his skill level are all platinum level.
And he's good on the second. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Holiday passes to Tillman. Now here's White. Shoots. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The General's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Baseline jumper. The shot by Holiday, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Now Reddish uses the glass on the layup.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Outside White. Looking to get it going. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Vincent. Pass to Wood. Here's the General. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Walsh. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide. There's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Cornette passes to Holiday. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Drew Holiday.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Gabe Vincent at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Here's the General. Nails it from 3. The General's got 14 points here in the second half.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's White. Blocked. Now the Lakers moving it up. Vincent with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And Wood with the stuff.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Holiday passes to White to halt the run. That one doesn't drop. Some solid D from Wood. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in.
Again! What an avalanche!
We are bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons.
Boy, he's delivering night in and night out and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season. 1:05 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Oh, love the hustle. Fires from deep. The General, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Holiday passes to Cornette, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Such a high IQ player. Holiday can just see things out there other guys miss.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the General. He's guarded by White. The General drills it from deep.
26.
The General's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Puts up a three. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.